Welcome to Event Central. The company was started in 1987, and ever since we've been striving continuously to improve the quality of our services. Vinyl washing is not only one of the ways to ensure quality. As a company, we evolved and modernized the process to get away from backbreaking scrubbing. The success of our washing procedures revolves around the use of Event Central's computerized vinyl washing system. The programmable touchpad is used to adjust for various vinyl conditions. The chemicals are pre-measured to match each numbered program. Our vinyl washer is large enough to hold 1,200 square feet of vinyl. The 4-foot deep wash drum is rotated by hydraulic motor pump and holds up to 125 gallons of water per cycle. To avoid spotty concentrations of chemicals, we do not use powder. Instead, we use Ecolab's quality concentrated chemicals, which are pre-measured, injected, and diluted with a flush manifold system. The diluted chemicals are then injected into the water cycle. Vinyl washing is no different than washing clothes. It takes the perfect mix of chemicals, water, temperature, agitation, and time to get the product as clean as possible. When a customer drops off vinyl, we prepare a detailed listing of each piece delivered to us. This acts as a double check for both the customer and us. We attach a special tag with a unique numbering system which allows us to track the movement of each piece throughout the wash process. Vinyl orders are processed on a first-come, first-served basis. The vinyl is removed from the bag and a processing log is initiated. Each piece of vinyl has its own log. This log includes a detailed physical inspection, selection of the chemical mix, how many gallons of water required, and number of fill cycles. It also records the hang and strike time, which is at least a 3-day minimum. The vinyl is then stretched out for inspection. Notations of damage and soiling are noted in the log. You might see our staff walking on the vinyl, but not until the floor is prepped and rubber-soled shoes are inspected. About half of the pieces will require a pre-spray with a solution called Power Force. Soft bristled brush heads are used to agitate dirt. This pre-treatment allows us to concentrate on wash problems like the corners and top of the valance prior to loading the machine. This process is included in the original quote. If the vinyl is excessively dirty or reveals damage which might be repaired while in our care, it is flagged for extra services and the customer is called for pre-approval of additional charges. Sometimes customers will waive off the extra work and charges on the basis of how and where the vinyl will be used. Our repair service includes patching pinholes, replacing straps, ropes, etc. For larger repairs, we can facilitate shipping directly to the manufacturer. We use our Magic Fold before putting the vinyl into the washer. The fold allows the water to flow in and around the vinyl during water cycles. Fan folding and accordion folds are used to make the vinyl easy to load. The protective vinyl carrying bag will get washed too. We keep it with the vinyl through every stage until it is back in our customers' hands. Loading the washer is a delicate process. It is important to maintain the fold so the vinyl does not unfold before the cycle begins. If it does, the vinyl may be tangled. After the vinyl is loaded into the washer, the vinyl supervisor checks the load and latches the lid. The protective safety shield is lowered to protect anyone or anything exposed to the moving parts. The washer will not operate without the bar locked in its correct position. Safety is another concern when dealing with chemicals. An eye wash station is located within 5 feet of our vinyl washer in case an accident should occur. The last rinse cycle includes the use of sour to neutralize any chemical that might remain, as well as a mildicide which assists in suppressing mildew in the event the vinyl must be stored wet for short periods. The vinyl, as you saw, was not the neat stack it once was. The vinyl is dumped into a clean white plastic bin that will allow drainage of the excess water, while making sure the vinyl does not touch the floor. When ready, the vinyl is worked up onto the truss system to hang until it is dry. The drying is typically done on a 3-day cycle, but more time may be needed for certain types of vinyl. The vinyl is lifted over the 36-foot long truss to keep the vinyl from getting torn. The first example you saw is with smaller pieces of vinyl, and the second is much larger. As you can see, before the vinyl is even completely raised off the ground, we start removing water from the floor. This is done to prevent mold growth on our floor, as well as to protect our employees from a slipping hazard. You may be wondering how we raise and lower the trusses. It's done by the use of a custom-made winch and pulley system. Our customer vinyl storage is important to us. We will never mix two customers' vinyl products together. The pallets are kept separate by the customer and its clean or dirty status. We can hold approximately 35 skids of customer vinyl at any given time. However, the typical turnaround is 2 to 4 weeks for an average size order. The customers can bring any vehicle they wish to pick up their product. We have docks that can handle anything from tractor trailers to smaller delivery trucks to personal-sized vehicles. You only need to send a driver, as our staff will assist in the loading and unloading at our plant. Thank you for taking the time to understand what makes Event Central's vinyl washing process different than anything else available in the market.